All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, American Patriots. Good morning, World Patriots. Good morning, Q Patriots. Good morning, Cape Cod Patriots. Yes, it's another beautiful Freedom Flag Friday. As Rich just said, thank Friday it's God. Here we are again. It's just the two of us, Rich. How you doing today, buddy?
We're good. Can we what you call the new attorney general being subpoenaed, but they forgot about the Democrat attorney general that was subpoenaed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when was it Holder? When Holder was subpoenaed, yeah, they were all they were up in arms about that one, right? But we forget about that. Sorry, buddy, my flag's right in your face. But yeah, so it's just the two of us. What's up, brother? Yeah, it's just the two of us again. You know, we can't make it if we try, but that's fine. You know, we keep going. I know there's some of you guys are seeing this. You want to be here. Andy, I know you wanted to be here. I know, Tom, you wanted to be here. You just always forget. And I need a reminder like a child, but that's okay. You know, I'm just giving you a hard time. But yeah, here we are again, another Freedom Flag Friday. If this is your first time watching our rants here on Liberty Corner in Centerville, Massachusetts, yeah, thank you. Welcome, and I hope you like this video. Everybody, please hit that like button right now. Please share this with your friends. Put it on your Twitter feed, your Facebook, your Instagram, whatever it is. Please post this. We're trying to start something. We've been out here for over a year now, since April 2018, and we're building the movement. We're starting the vibe. Hey, Mr. Haig, how are you? And you know, because the whole thing started as we're just sick of the BS and all the lies going on the mainstream TV and mainstream media, and that was me personally. I got sick of it. I know a lot of you are sick of it out there, and so I got here to just raise the vibe and bring people together. You know, maybe week after week, I'm hoping people see us and say, hey, you know what, America's still great, and despite you know, Donald Trump and his iniquities, and you know, whatever, he's not a perfect guy. I don't agree with everything he's doing, but I pretty much agree with most that he's doing, because I've been listening to the Inside Scoop, and you know, getting all this Q information, and everything that's going on looks like it's all by the numbers, and it's been premeditated, and it's really awesome. But he needs help, because there's a lot of moles on the inside that he had to take care of first. Now it looks like he's gotten through all those jokers. Now he's able to do the real work to help restore the republic. Looks like he's going to be going after the central bank soon. He's been warming up to that. Looks like the FISA declassification is coming. Looks like the you know, the IG report is coming out. Thank you, sweetie. Enoch Cobb Bus. All right, there you go. There, you're my video. But there's just so much going on, guys, and you got to turn off your mainstream sources of media. You know, the NPR, the PBS, the ABC, the CNN, MSNBC, all of it, and even Fox. Okay, Fox is reporting a lot of what's going on, and I watch Fox and I like Fox, but you know, there's some people on there that are still a part of the cabal. So you have to dig, you have to go after your alternative sources. What's up, brother? Yeah, getting a lot of honk. What's up, men at work? Yeah, in my video, men at work. You know, there's still, you gotta dig. You gotta go, and Google is actively censoring, you know, changing the algorithms to bury all these searches of alternative information. And so you have to actually go to the people you subscribe directly to their websites there, and you do actual word-for-word searches, and even then they bury the items down, you know, 10, 12 links down, and it's just ridiculous what's going on. And the censorship that's happening in this country is deplorable. You know, they call us the deplorables, man. They are the deplorable ones. And so we're looking forward to all these indictments coming down. A lot of them are going to stay sealed. You know that. Trump has already gotten a lot of these guys out of the way. So if you wanted some good sources of information to listen to, the people I've been listening to on YouTube, I go to YouTube. There's still stuff coming there, even though YouTube is actually doing a lot of heavy censorship. There's still good information out there. Basically, if you can go to, well, you can go directly to robertdavidsteele.com. Robert David Steele is a former CIA agent, caseworker, who is, you know, he's a patriot. He's written several books. You can see what he's said. Basically, is a lot of it's really it's coming true, and I like his perspective. He's got a good perspective. So check him out, Robert David Steele. Another guy's channel I check out on YouTube, and he also has his own website, is X22 Report, and that's great. He breaks down the Q information, and if you don't know what the Q movement is, and if you don't know who Q is, and what is this Q thing, go check out Just Informed Talk on YouTube channel. You can check it out, and if you're on your PC, you have to go on your PC to see the pinned video. What's up, buddy? There's Sean from my neighborhood. What's up, Shawnee? You're in my video, bro. Yeah, go to Just Informed Talk YouTube channel. He pins a video that explains kind of what Q is all about. Q has been dropping information for, going on 2 years now, and giving us all the inside scoop. Basically, Q is a military intelligence team surrounding the president, and Q Plus is the president himself. It's pretty much come out, and they're dropping encrypted information to help the patriots follow and know what's going on ahead of the general public. All right, thank you, sweetie. You're in my video. What's up? Sorry, I blocked you out. But yeah, so there's a lot going on. I mean, the Democrats and the mainstream media and the establishment are going crazy, and they're still plugging their lies. It really is awful, guys. You have to understand that they truly are lying and have been lying for decades, and all those lies are coming crashing down, okay? They are coming crashing down now. Trump is the only president, the first president, who's actually gone up against the powers that be. You know, there's people out there, who still think that Trump is part of the power structure and part of the elite. He's like a blue-collar billionaire. And yeah, maybe he's done, you know, things that you don't agree with, or his business practices or whatever. He's a shrewd businessman, and he's not a perfect guy. And it looks like he's cleaned up his act over the years, and he's changed, and you know, so I don't have to agree with everything he does to see that he's doing the right things now for this country. And you got to just see that the Democrats know that these lies are coming out, and look at the obstruction and the politics that they're playing right now with William Barr. You know, they called him to testify, and they knew it was illegal for him to testify, and they knew that he wouldn't come to testify before that congressional committee, and they just wanted to put it before the public. They just wanted to make it a political scene so they could just put it out there on their mainstream talking head media platforms to see, oh yeah, see that Barr is President Trump's personal lawyer, and he's covering for him. Well, it would have been illegal for him to testify the things that they want to know, and they knew that. And then there was a letter sent to that committee, to Nadler, saying as much. Why wouldn't you postpone this? Why are you going to take a vote for contempt when William Barr is held by law to not testify? It would have been illegal for him to testify, to hear the things, to say the things that they wanted to hear. So that's what's going on there. And you won't hear that stuff on the mainstream media. Maybe Fox, depending on who's on at the time and who they're interviewing, you might get this information. Hannity seems to be, you know, coming around, or came around a while back. You know, some of these guys saw the writing on the wall and they turned around. Some of the guys who I thought were rhinos or were part of the establishment years ago, like Graham and Hannity, I mean, they've come around and really are for the truth, I think. So. And then I also want to give a plug out. Okay, so X22 Report, Robert David Steele, SGT Report is another great one. SGT Report breaks down the Q stuff, and he does, you know, kind of gets a little deep into it sometimes. Or And We Know, that's the one I'm thinking of. And We Know is another YouTube channel that gets into the really deep into the Q breakdowns. And hey, all right, thank you. And he really gets deep into it, but you kind of have to really follow along to get what he's breaking down. Some of these other guys like Red Pill 78 and Space Shot 76, those YouTube channels, they kind of give you the daily news, and they also give you the Q drops. in an easier way to swallow. Let's see here. I'm still following Alex Jones, even though Q alluded to him being a shill. I don't know, man. I'm still kind of leaving that one up to question. Alex Jones is still dropping good information, even though I don't like a lot of the antics, and some of the reporters are meh, whatever. But the information is still good, and they're fighting for free speech down there, and they're really, you know, I believe there's a lot of good. You know, David Knight's awesome. Paul Joseph Watson, okay, if you don't know who he is, check him out. He just got banned on Facebook. He just got taken off of Facebook, and that's what I'm talking about. These quote unquote private platforms that are they're taking people off of their platforms, just completely outright banning them, saying they're dangerous because of the speech that they're saying. They're not covering their. So these platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, it's not, they're not free speech platforms, and you have to see what's going on. I don't agree with a lot of things that go on out there, but I don't believe that they should be banned. You know, I want to hear what they had to say. I want to talk about it. I want to have a debate. I want to have a conversation. You know, okay, I don't want to ban them. That's not what America's all about. And the people who agree with all this banning BS, you guys are misguided. You guys got to go back and read the Constitution. But so there's a lot going on, guys. I would love to see some of you guys out here. And if you can, please share this video. Please put this on your Twitter feed. Put it on your Facebook page. Let people know, hey, there's a movement for people to come together and voice their opinions. I'm on, you know, wearing my yellow vest. You know, basically in solidarity with the world patriots over in, you know, in France, standing up against the cabal, standing up for the people. You know, and I had a conversation yesterday because it came out I was a conservative in this other group that I belong to, and they had a conversation with me, and they're like, oh, are you a Republican, or, you know, what do you mean by conservative? And I said, yeah, I don't really stand with I don't identify with the Republican Party anymore, because I jumped into politics a while back, and when Ron Paul was running for president, and I got a dose of what happens in politics, and I couldn't stomach it. I didn't have enough energy, time. It was just splitting me apart. My family was young at the time. I had a lot of things going on. I had to take my focus away from that. But I saw what they did. The Republican Party, especially here in Massachusetts, is a bunch of rhinos, and they don't stand for the people. They don't. All they stand for is their power structure and their establishment money. And you know, so when they saw the Ron Paulers coming, and we pretty much took over the convention, and we took a good 33%, maybe more, 40% of the convention seats. They weren't having that, so they had to change their rules and you know, hide behind closed doors and at the state committee and change the rules and throw out any provisional ballots that first of all shouldn't have been. But now I'm going into minutia here that's specific to most of this stuff most of you guys don't even know about. So I've been doing this thing for a long time, and I was away from politics for a while, except for like on Facebook, and this is my little protest. This is my little thing I'm trying to do to raise the vibe in my corner, waving to my friends and neighbors here on Cape Cod to say, hey, you know what? It's okay to love your country. It's okay to be American. It's okay to be a conservative. It's okay to be a libertarian. It's okay to love the Constitution. Okay, it's okay to wave your flag. And you know, somebody on Facebook last night brought it to my attention that, what's up, Pina? How you doing, brother? There you go, bro. Brought it to my attention that the flag I'm waving is actually a military flag, which I understand. It's the battle flag of America, and I'm actually gonna go grab me an American peacetime flag. But you know, in a way, I am declaring war out here, and they're saying, well, if you're declaring war, you should hang it upside down, you know, because America really is in distress. And I forgot my hat today too, my MAGA hat, guys. I totally forgot my MAGA hat. I was running around rushing this morning, and I forgot my MAGA hat, so sorry. But you know, really, the protest, if I was really protesting, I should hang this thing upside down. But people don't understand that. They you know. So I don't know if I'm gonna actually hang it upside down or not, but But so maybe I'll grab a peacetime flag and fly both of them. But really what we are out here is we are standing out in defiance. Okay, we will not be silenced. Okay, I will stay out in this corner every week, every Friday until they drag me away. Because I hope that you guys understand that we're here symbolizing all the good things that America stands for, all the great that this country has to offer. And the greatest thing about this country is the people, okay? People, salty dogs like this guy right here, Rich, who's been standing with me for most of this journey, most of this year. He's been out here just about every Friday with me. And there's good people out there like you who watch this video and like it and subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. Hey, thanks Coca-Cola. You finally honked, buddy. It's only taking you a year. All right. But yeah, we need to spread the word, guys. We need to spread the word that you know, because the time is late. There's a lot of things happening behind the scenes, guys. Oh yeah, another decent channel that puts out a lot of different information. And you know, take it with a grain of salt because it's a little bit of doomsday. But Marfoogle News and Marfoogle TV on YouTube, and they got their own group together on Discord app. There's an application on your phone called Discord, and they have a group on there. So check them out. And we know, like I mentioned before, is another good YouTube channel. Man, there's so many good ones. Just go to my YouTube channel, check out the people I'm subscribed to, start digging around, guys. But anyway, I've gone on. This is the longest video I've made to date yet. But I just had a lot to say. And another thing about, you know, on the topic of free speech, if you're on Cape Cod and you listen to WXTK, do me a favor and give Ed Lambert a little taste of your mind, okay? Because he's been shutting me down for years. And even though I'm doing a positive thing here, every time I call on Free for All Friday, he calls it, right? You're supposed to be able to call and talk about whatever you want. He barely gives me time. One time I had to stay on line for like an hour and a half. And they never got to me. But that was actually not Ed. That was a guy who was taking over for him for the day. But basically, Ed will answer, and then he'll give me like 20 seconds, and he rushes me off, and he doesn't let me finish the thoughts that I want. And he'll give everybody else 2 minutes, 3 minutes sometimes, go have a whole conversation back and forth. So do me a favor, if you're an XTK listener, Ed Lambert in the morning, 7 to 10, you know, give him a peace of mind. Let him know, hey, you like what's going on with Liberty Dog out there on Liberty Corner. And you should let him speak more when he calls in. And, you know, because I like Ed Lambert. I agree with about 80%, maybe even 90% of the things that he says. But then there's that little bit that I just disagree with him on. And it's important. It's important stuff. And he doesn't like to hear people who don't agree with him. And he doesn't like to be called out on his own show. And he made a comment to me that, oh, well, if you don't like it, this is not the Roland Show. You can get your own radio program. It's like, yeah, right. Okay, Ed. Yeah, just like the people who say, like, oh, well, if you don't like Facebook, start your own platform. You know, go do your own thing. And that's what's happening. Little by little, that's what's happening. But it's like, the point is that there's this huge monopoly happening, and you can't just go. I mean, these are all they're really the social ghettos, the internet ghettos now, is what we call them, that they have driven us to. Okay? And if you're not there, that's where millions and millions of billions of people are. So that's where the information is. And then they're going to just ban you and deplatform you and censor you. So that's the same thing with Ed. It's like he's got a mic and his listening range is like, I mean, he's probably at any one time could be reaching hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people. And so, you know, it's just, he doesn't like to have conversations. He doesn't want to hear about Q. He doesn't want to hear about the bad things that he's done, that America has been involved in, and the deep state corruption, only to a certain degree, just enough to let the steam valve turn on for a little while, just to keep the people, you know, popping off, just enough to keep them from going over the edge. And that's basically it. I mean, he's good on the local issues, and a lot of good local stuff there. I like XTK, I like Ed. I just wish that he was more open to having a conversation with me. So if you hear this and you're an XTK listener, please pass the message along. that you'd like to hear more from the Liberty Dog, you know, and then you know who I am. You know my name, what my name is. I don't like to give my name out on this platform, but if you're a local friend, what's up, DJ? If you're a local friend, like DJ, just saw you, brother. You know who I am, and you know what my name is here locally. So go listen to it on Fridays. I'm gonna post after this. I'll probably give Ed a call and try to keep it positive and see if he'll let me on. But all right, well that's enough, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. I really appreciate you listening, and appreciate Rich again. Rich, thank you for coming all these years, all these months, over the year. And until next time, guys, God bless you, and stay American.